Okay, let's correct that homework this morning. So we have homework I. First problem. Lisa played the guitar for 3/4 of an hour in the morning and 1.5 hours in the afternoon. Write and solve an equation. Now remember, equation has an equal sign where G represents the total time Lisa spent practicing. So G is just going to be the answer, but then we need to solve and find what G is as a number, okay? So let's stop looking at the camera view and look at this. Okay? So for number one, remember what it said. It says Lisa played the guitar for 3/4 of an hour in the morning and 1.5 hours in the afternoon. What was the total time spent? So we're going to add, and that equals G. Why does it equal G? Because they told us it has to equal G. So that right there, fifth graders, is the equation. But the problem said write and solve the equation. So how do you solve that kind of equation? Let's stack it. 1.5 plus 3/4. Fraction bar far away. Common denominator is 4. We're going to make an equivalent fraction here by multiplying by 1. Multiplying by 2. Let's write it sideways. 1 and 2/4 plus 3/4 equals 1 and 5/4. And as we know, this is a fraction greater than 1. So what's 5 divided by 4? 1 and 1/4 plus the other 1 and 1/2. So G, now you could be asking why G? Because remember, G is the answer. G equals 2. I almost forgot. We have 1 plus 1 and 1/4 is 2 and 1/4. All right, let's go back to the camera and see if this works and see number 2. Yes, I can see it. All right. Where is the star? So let's take a look at the star. If this is 0 and this is 1, even though I forgot to put a 1 there, let's call that 1. Let's see how many jumps there are. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the star is at 4 out of 6. So let's go back to this. Oh, I took a picture. My bad. So let's go back to this. Number 2 would be 4, 6. Now these are not that hard of problems, fifth graders. Number 1 is a little bit tricky, but these aren't bad. All right, let's go back to our camera mode. I'm trying to do this a little bit differently, but now I'm kind of blanking out on how to do it. Now it's bringing me to the gallery. Now I better grab the camera. Sorry. Okay, number 3. What is 4 divided by 1/3? So what kind of problem is that? Start with a whole number, end with a whole number. So let's do 4 divided by 1/3. Start with a whole number, end with a whole number. Remember, the question is really how many 1/3 are in 4 wholes. So there are 12 1/3, but remember, we never really say that. Okay, let me switch colors here. Let's get number 4. Okay, let's go back to the camera and see if this works a little smoother this time. Yep. Okay, number 4. Ooh, this one's a little tricky. So I have a length and a width, but I have no height. You see, W is the height, but it's missing. But they do give us the volume. So we're going to use the formula length times width times height equals volume. Okay? So let's do that. Length times width times height equals 240. Why 240? Because that was the volume. That's what they gave us. They also gave us 2 sides. They gave us an 8 and a 3, but they did not give us the height. It's missing. So let's think about this. Let's just do what we know. 8 times 3 is 24. 24 times some number is 240. That's right, it's just 10. So the height is 10. Not too bad, huh? Maybe we forgot how to do math. I know you guys would much prefer to be in math class than doing math online, but that's what we got for now, so we're making our best of it. All right, last problem. What is that? Adding adding decimals? That's right. Stack it and line up the decimal. Line up the decimal. So we have, remember how Mr. Manfeld does this too? He does 62.4 or 62 and 4/10. And then look, this is my trick. That's how I do it. Now you could say, wait, what is the other number? Right, well first I lined up the decimal. You see how it's lined up right here? Now I can put in my other number. 5 and 32 hundredths. Let's add the 0 here to make it balance out. Add 2, 7, 7, 6, and you get 67 and 72 hundredths. See you at class today. I look forward to seeing all your faces. Please be on time. We have class at 9:30, 10:45, and 1 o'clock.